Hey guys, Tank here. I'm going to continue the build of the truck. So last night I built the frame. Today I kept going a little bit, and I did install the servo, and I did install the front axle, and I found out the front axle on this is actually metal. So the front axle is metal, but the casing for the rear axle are. I'm not going to pull 800 pounds with this thing anyways. Now the video is just loading up. Let me. I'm not going to pull 800 pounds. Let me pause that. Pull the pop-out chart chat to see who's going to be joining in. And let me change camera to my full overhead camera. And there we go. And I think I'm out of focus just a little bit there. This full HD camera I got on Amazon is not the greatest. I will be making a little review on it, saying why I don't like it. One of the biggest thing is the autofocus, or the lack of autofocus, that is. So kit is pretty well made. A couple things I noticed with the instructions that were kind of wrong, which is kind of bad. They're saying to put the axles a certain way, but if you do that, you're going to have one axle going forward and the other one going back. So that said, you can't do that. So this time you almost need 3 hands. Let me try to get that chat a little bit better so I can see it better. There we go. Another screw. Parts are so small, you got to hold them with a pair of pliers. A couple of neat tricks I found when you're putting in screws, but I'll probably talk about that later. Waiting for some people to come in. Hopefully somebody's going to come in, or not. You guys are going to have to hear me blab all night. Oh my God, I dropped it. Worst thing is I have 2 of those to do. A little bit more and I'd be off camera. And today I did reverse my camera for you guys, so you guys actually see the manual now, and I see it too, so everything's the right way. So I'm actually at the point of attaching the rear axle, so I'm doing the hardware for it, attaching the metal to hook up all the rest of the stuff to actually put it onto the spring, the rear spring. So that's going to be kind of cool. So when they're telling you to set up attaching the rear axle, there's a little knob here on the bottom, and they actually have this knob, which is on that side. They're telling you to actually put it on the same side. But if you do that, you're going to have one wheel going forward and the other one going backward. So what I have to do is put one of those knob onto the right and one onto the left here. And then when you have the dry shaft in the middle, and I actually tested that, when I put the dry shaft in the middle here, and I actually turn, you guys are not going to be able to see this, but right now I'm turning, and both this one is turning counterclockwise and this one's turning counterclockwise. If I go the other way, they're both turning clockwise. So one of these little knobbies has to be on the right, the other one has to be on the left. So it does have to be reversed. But on the manual, it doesn't tell you that. So you do have to be careful. Hey, RC Basher Boy, how are you doing? I'm all alone here. Yeah, you are the only one here. Nope, Island RC Duke is there, and Tuga RC is there. Hey, Tuga, how are you doing? All alone tonight. No Steve OD, no Brad for now. I did not invite Brad. I am taking a break from Brad. So, and you guys get to take a break also. Because I know some people are not a fan. Okay. So let me get 4 other screws. I need some big screws. And I need some nut. Just looking for some nuts. Are you guys nuts? Oh. 1 nut, 2 nut. 2 more nuts. Oh, that's the wrong kind of nut. Need 1 more nut. And I have it. My trusty little magnet nut holder when I do special product. RC Basher Boy is a anti-Brad. Well. For each his own. Okay. I did send an invite to a bunch of people. I am going to post it here for some people in case they want to see it. Part 2. If you guys want an invite, you can send me an email at thetankrc@gmail.com, and I can forward you the invite real quick. But I did paste the invite to actually join right there in the chat. Okay, 2 times now I look at that to make sure I got it on the right way. Don't want to screw it up. Now this is the rear one. The rear one, I believe, goes towards the back for this thing. This thing is kind of weird. This is where it gets tricky. I got to hold everything in the same place, and this one might not be as bad that there's nothing on the other side. This one has an output shaft. This one does not have an output shaft on the other side. That means I can actually lay it down. Yeah, I've been building. What have you guys been up to this weekend? Me, I'm still on vacation, so pretty much part of the day I was outside, and then I came inside, took a break from the sun, and actually started building this thing again. So I put all the axles together today, put the front axles together, and with my tester, which is kind of cool, you can actually test to see if your steering's okay. Did my camera go out of focus again? put a different one up there. Output signal. Make sure I plug it in the right way. And give it power. You got the power. So now I can actually check if my steering is okay, even before or without a remote control. All the way to the right, all the way to the left. What is weird is this is the steering servo, which is on the side. The one that's chassis mounted is actually the shifting, for shifting the gears. Hey, Louis. Particle Man, how you doing? We have RC, Island RC Duke, Louis LP RC's in the house, RC Basher Boy, and Tuga RC is not sleeping yet. That guy is always awake. Where's my other? There are my other two screws that they were missing in action. They were just hiding. What's the ETA for this build? I have no idea. This thing has been on my shelf for the last 2 years now, and I just started building it. I have not chose the color yet for it, so I have no clue. I'm thinking of an orange or a green. I want something that actually pops. So we'll see. The way I'm building it right now, I should be done by the end of the week. That's for sure. But I do have the speed control, the sound module, and everything else from Tamiya that I have to install, which is going to be kind of interesting because that module is worth more than what the truck is worth. So hopefully by this weekend, I should have a working truck, but it won't be painted. So, whoa, my drill case just fell. So this is the thing I got for it. So this is actually the truck, what it's going to look like. This is the standard silver Mercedes-Benz logo, or not logo, truck, what it actually looks like. But I'm thinking of going a different way. So I don't know. So the MFC03 is actually for the European truck. What this means is that the mounting plate here is actually different than the other one. It actually fits in this one where the cab is. Inside the cab is a little different than a Grand Hauler and all that. So, the sound of the truck also is different in here. So it's got the shaker, it's got the sound module, and it's got all the LEDs. So that should be kind of interesting. And it's got the speed control. So it should be a lot of fun. You'll sleep when you die. That's funny. Okay, so let's put the other side on. I gotta do more stretching. My shoulder is killing me. It's almost as if I'm getting cramps. It's really weird. I'm just getting old. Hold the screw. Playing with a magnetic screwdriver, sometimes it's not fun. There we go. She's in. I put her in the hole, and she's happy now. Grab another nut. Battery killers? What do you think it's going to be? Oh, because of all the thing it does. Yeah, maybe. But it's going to have a big 5,000 or 7,000 milliamp in there, so I wouldn't worry too much. But I did look at the local hobby store. They have a the module for the leg for lowering and to make sure that legs are mechanical. So I'm thinking of doing that for the trailer. That'd be cool. And it actually latches and unlatches the trailer at the same time. The only thing, it's $100. Another $100. That's what she said. Yeah. Hey, Frankie Fingers and the crew. I don't get that one. Hey, Alvin, how you doing? I have Frankie Fingers, okay. So I got that ready. That's the reverse of this one. So now my two axles are going to be good. And now it's attaching the dampers and rear axles onto the chassis. That should be interesting. Very interesting. How this is you actually have some springs, but one is actually going to be attached to the front and the other one's going to be attached to the rear. So you only have one set of leaf spring. Usually a truck like that, you also have the same setup, but the springs are way thicker. So gives it a really true, realistic look. These ones don't give you that realistic look, but they do have still 3 leaf springs on it, which is kind of cool. So first thing first, let's attach this little guy onto here, and then we can attach the links. And I got to make sure I don't screw it up. So where is, okay, that's for the shock. Maybe I should look at the other picture also. The other picture does not show me much. It shows me mud flaps, and then it's a transmission. This is gonna be fun. The whole transmission, and on top of that, it's a 3-gear transmission. That's gonna be fun and funky to do. Okay, so if I take this, the same thing as the front, I need 1 screw, 1 nut. Are they all the same size? Are they all the same size? Please be all the same size, and they're not. I got 4 long ones and 12 short ones. So I guess I'm going to take all the long ones and put it where there's 4 holes. That only makes sense. Makes too much sense. And I think, oh, wrong one. Go back home, you. Go back where you came from. There we go. That. Hey, Michael McReynolds, how you doing? Thanks for dropping by. Really appreciate the support and you dropping by and commenting and saying hi. I'm building a rig, building a small little rig. So I'm debating on what side I'm going to put that screw. They're saying to put it. That is so weird. It doesn't even tell me how to. Anyways. These instructions are not the greatest instruction. Well, doesn't look like that's the right one that actually fits there. So these four, I'll take them off. And we'll gather the four that are 12s are same size. Gotta be missing something. Sorry for the lack of me talking right now. Okay, 3x14. I'm just trying to see where they tell me which screws to use on the leaf springs. And right now, I don't see that at all. That one goes there. Okay, 3x18 goes there. That's fine. So how many of those do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of them. That makes no sense. That means I'm missing something somewhere. Darn, I was doing so good. But now, Particle Man is waving. Hey, Brando, how you doing? Brando's Hobby. I'm reading the comment and I'm trying to figure out my manual at the same time. You hope I can know this live stream is going to be like it is. I'm leaving it like it is. I am not going to high speed it. If somebody wants to watch it again, they're actually going to have to watch it in regular speed. But right now, I'm trying to figure out how they attach this to the leaf spring because it's not telling me anything right now. It's actually not attached. That can't be. I'm looking at the drawing right now where and it doesn't show a screw there. And now I'm at painting the body and assembling the body. Oh my God. This is so strange. Because if I count this, I got it. 12 and 4. Okay, so those are going there. That's final. That's how I'm putting it together. I made an executive decision. Hopefully I'm right. And if I'm not, well, I know where I did do the screws. Where is my T-wrench? My T-wrench is gone. If you ask somebody, you're probably going to say it's on your head. If I was better organized, I'd have this built done already. Need somebody in here to read me the comments. Hey, Michael Earl RC says. So everybody's saying hi to everybody. Yes, it is a lot of fun painting, but hard bodies are way different than Lexan. Some people really hate them, but some people like them. So you either like them or you don't. I don't mind them. This is why sometimes it'd be fun to have a third hand. Playing with tiny trucks. Building tiny trucks. I think I like better building these kits than building like an SCX-10 kit. These are funner kits to build, I think. Mind you, the other ones are fun also, but oh no, it's gonna go through. Well, that's a lot of fun. The pumpkin fell in there and it won't go up anymore. Now I screwed everything there. I think there's a quick way for me to release it. I guess the only way is to... That really sucks. Fixed. Okay, so that one's done. Time to do the other one. I gotta make sure I put it the right way because they go both ways. They swing both ways. That's what she said. I need a small nut. I need a small nut. I need a nut. Anybody volunteer? It's Tuesday night. What else is there to do other than building a RC truck at 10 p.m. at night? And before I attach a linkage, I got to make sure I attach my dry shaft. I got to make sure I don't forget it. Look, it swings both ways. I told you, it swings both ways. The hard part is doing this on camera. There will be no redo. Well, I could delete the video. If ever I do something really bad, I can just delete it. Right, guys? Remove the proof. Get rid of the proof. Once it's on the internet, it's there for life. Ooh, cool. So it goes up, it goes down. Yeah. Tuesday morning there. Yeah, here it's actually Monday night, sorry. Tuesday's tomorrow. One more week of vacation and then I'm done. No more vacation for you. Back to work. Okay. So that goes in. That one and that one are the same, and this one are the same. So this one goes on this side. That one goes on that side. That one and that one goes on that side. And everybody's happy. Remind me, guys, I got to put my dry shaft. Somebody reminds me not to forget my dry shaft before I put the last arm in. Don't remind me now. Yes, I could use a drill, but where's the fun in that? Now she's really tight. Hey, love my drone, how you doing? Cool. Have a good night, love my drone. Thanks for dropping in, and we'll see you later. Don't forget to leave a like. Leave some love. Drop a like. Thumbs up. Thumbs up on the video. Hey, we have 13 people watching. Cool. Now the other one. This view okay for you guys? I figured you wouldn't want to see my ugly mutt, so. Hey, Jury VRC, how you doing? Hey, Tony. Nice for you to drop by. First thing you did. Awesome. Thank you, monsieur. 12 watching, 12 thumbs up. That's awesome. Oh, darn, I got a thumbs down. How did that happen? I must have said something bad. Oh no, I'm gonna start crying. Somebody gave me a thumbs down. Hey, wait a minute. That's a view. They gave me a view. Oh, Tony from CCXRC just dropped in. Wow, your camera quality is really great on this compared to the other one, compared to Hangout.
Like you're moving along.
Yeah, moving along. Pretty much the same setup as you had, pretty sure.
Yeah, looks like it. And that's not a Tamiya, huh?
Nope, it's a Tamiya knockoff. Did you have two axles at the back? I think you did, eh?
Yep.
Okay. And how did yours turn out for the reverse, if you flipped it or not? Did you just follow the manual?
I don't remember. I did it wrong, and then Actros told me I did it wrong.
Okay. Oh, Steve Deason in the house.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now you can lock your video.
Yeah, Tony was still on live. I didn't know if you're going on 10:30 or what.
I got on wrong. I can't remember when I got on.
Yeah. Pop this chat out.
Yeah, a thumbs is a thumb. That's right. It's funny how it works. Even if it's a thumbs down or a thumbs out, up, it's still the thumbs. It's kind of cool the way the suspension works at the back. So you do have the leaves, one leaf spring. Everything is black, but
That's built exactly the same.
oh yeah. I'm pretty sure there, because somebody told me everything is the same, because all the parts from the Tamiya actually fits. All the upgrades, all the parts from it, everything actually fits on it.
That's awesome.
So, and once I start programming my radio, I can tell you what I've done. Like that, you can do the same.
You're doing Spectrum?
Yeah.
Sweet. Sweet, sweet.
I found a couple online videos that some guys that did it. So, but I got to follow their instruction to make sure I do it right. And once I know, and I know that it works, then I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, I was looking at a couple of those today too, because I looked at that the module that you're talking about. I got to get.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it says,
what's up, everyone?
"What's up, Sean?"
Hey, Sean.
You know. Hey, Tank. That thing's coming along well, Tank.
Yes, it is. I actually worked on it today. I said, I told myself, okay, do I work on it or do I wait till I do a live? But I figured if I only work on it 2 hours a night and talk and not really work sometime, I'll never get it done. So I just said, I'll just go ahead and do some work. There's a eight channel radio, that one. Shan?
No, that's a 7 channel. It's a DX7. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just finished a video there, actually showing how to run the two of them at the same time.
Ah, cool.
Because I just bought a new receiver for the SCX10. So
Now that works with a air receiver, right? You have to have a special receiver.
yeah, you have to have 2 air receivers, Spectrum air receivers.
Yeah.
Like the ground receiver won't. They don't communicate with each other. The ground receivers.
Yeah. Let go.
What happened to Brad? Everybody quiet Brad or something? He said he's not happy with everybody.
It was just Basher Boy messing with them, I think. But a couple people just sent me up saying how he's mad. James, a few other people. So you guys must have been talking after I already left.
Yeah, he said, I just see him in the chat here now. It seems everyone hates me here except Steve O'D and Frank. I don't appreciate everybody putting me on timeout on Tony's chat.
Somebody put him on timeout on Tony's chat?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Me neither. I didn't notice. I wasn't there long, so I don't know.
He's up Island RC.
Good. Now I got some people to read the chat for me.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at.
How come my chat went away? Now I'm seeing the YouTube. Must have did something.
You pushed a button somewhere.
I think I did. Okay. I got it.
Pretty interesting building these shocks, though. They're probably the same as yours, Tony. I'll show you them. They're
It looks the same. Yeah. They screw together.
Yeah, you remove the top. There's an inner spring. The only thing I don't like, it's kind of because it moves sideways kind of a little bit.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of play. I think mine had that too.
Yeah. But it's so tight in there that I don't think it's gonna, like the shock is in there. I like how small it is and how it actually is. But man, there's a lot of, it's gonna take a lot of weight to actually compress this.
Yeah, especially when you get them all on.
Yep. Okay, so all that is on. Now I have to install the shocks. All 4 links are done. Pretty interesting how it's done.
Almost would be interesting to see without springs in it.
True.
Let it do the,
Yeah, to let it flex like this easier without the springs.
or just like cutting the springs or something so they were, or
Yeah, because they are stiff. They are very stiff. Or even just removing the spring and just let it play like that.
Yeah.
Would be interesting to see. Okay, now these are my shock cap or shock receiver. It's going to be interesting installing this. And what type of screw do I have to use?
Hey, Jack.
Jack's in the house.
Yes, sir, Mr. Jack.
Mr. Outback Jack himself.
still no sign of Outback Jack.
No?
No.
They told me he was going to send it, but he didn't. So I don't know. It's weird the things he's been going through, and he sends me a box and then he tells me I'll send the other box next week or a few days after, and he never did. So it's very odd.
Open the box on yours yet, Steve-O?
Not yet. Not yet.
How many letters does yours have, Tank? Bag letters.
What do you mean letters?
I think lettered the bags like A, B, C, D,
Oh yeah, there's a lot of friggin' letters.
double E.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they all numbered the same. Like I told Steve-O yesterday, I didn't have time today, but I want to go see Tamiya's site and download the manual to actually see if the manuals are different actually.
I'm sure they're pretty much the same. They probably come from the same factory.
Yeah. That's what I figure also. That looks so sweet. Like the details they put on that. Oh, need more nuts.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what did you get, Steve? A grand hauler or a king hauler? Is it?
The night hauler. The night haulers. You see, it's like Night King hauler or something like that. It says night hauler.
The king hauler. Yeah.
It's the night hauler. It's a little bit like a newer. It's in between like a king hauler and a grand hauler.
Okay.
Like a newer style. Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest difference between that one, it's all painted black and it's meant to be black. That's why they call it the night hauler, but you don't have to put it black.
Well, I seen on videos today. I looked it up because it's in the picture. It's black with red stripe decal stripes on it. But I seen in the videos today that the body actually was white and they painted it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it showed on the box, that it's all black.
Yeah, that's just the box art.
No, I read somewhere there was saying black body, but
Well,
hey,
I don't think I got the black body because
Okay.
I watched the videos today and it was a white body and people were painting them red, painting them blue, painting them all different colors.
There's an easy way to figure it out. Open the box. There, no.
yeah, just open the box and look at it.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Easier said than done for Steve-O. He's in a wheelchair. and it's not a small box to handle.
Did
Kevin,
you get the trailer too? Did you get a trailer too, Steve, or just the rig?
Yeah, I got I got the same trailer that Frank's got, the flatbed pipe hauler or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Tony got the same one also.
Yeah, it's crazy. I want to get one, but I want to get the low bed. But the price they charge for them low bed trailers, crazy.
Yes, yeah, they are very expensive, the low beds.
Yeah, it's insane. Like,
Super expensive.
yeah, because that's the only way. That's the only reason I want one for my. I've got RC excavators as well, so I just want one for the excavators.
Yeah.
You know?
Excuse me. I'm building mine after I do this Avante build. So pretty soon here.
I think I got my grand hauler for like $3 something. I remember it was cheaper than anything else. So the matte black one.
Yeah, mine was.
It was on sale.
You got it cheap? It's crazy.
I got the truck, the trailer, and $100 shipping all for just a couple dollars under $500. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I paid $350 for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which at the time I looked at all the rest, I'm like, well, I'm doing that one for sure. And that's from Tar Hobbies.
Tar Hobbies. You must check them out.
Yeah, you got to look around for specials because they do go up and down all the time.
yeah, it's like Asia Tees was the cheapest that I found right now.
Yeah, Asia Tees kills you with shipping costs.
Yeah, but the thing was their prices were so low that with the shipping they were still under what it was going to cost me to buy one from like eBay or like.
Now, was that rush shipping or that was just normal that you had to pay that regardless?
Yeah, it was the cheapest one, but it was 2-day. Like there was nothing more than a 2-day delivery.
Why? Because of the weight, yeah, or the weight, not like length of time, but how much it weighed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was here in 2 days, but the lowest payment option was $102.
All right, Jack.
See you, Jack.
See you, Jack.
See you later, Jack.
So I don't know why you would want to pay 50, 60 more dollars. You're getting it in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? If you can't wait 2 days, you got a freaking problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, like is it going to get here that quicker? Paying the extra $60? Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
I actually put 4 nuts in the wrong place, so I'm taking the 4 nuts in the center because I need them to actually look the same all the way around the truck.
Yes, you do need your nuts to look the same.
Yeah.
Important. It's very important for the nuts to look the same. Or else one is going to be bigger than the other one because a flange nut beside a regular nut just doesn't look the same.
Let's read these again.
The small shops are always out of parts.
Captain Gibbs is saying he orders from a lot of small shops. Because the big shops are always out, the big stores.
Okay.
Yeah, I get 2 big internet stores right beside my house, like 5 minutes from my house, but they're still expensive. So even when you walk in, like Power Hobbies and Nitro Hobbies.
Yeah.
Even when you walk in, they're still expensive.
On my way back, I stopped at a hobby town. I didn't like the stock he had. He didn't have that much. It was a small hobby town.
Yeah, I'm surprised you found one even, like, because all of them in New York have closed down. All the Hobby Town USA's.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Jack says he's right off to edit. See you guys later.
More slow-mo from Jack.
It's coming.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Grant just jumped in and said hello to everyone.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Besh boy.
Am I in here?
There
Looks
you
like it.
I don't see your sticker, so I don't think so.
What do you see? What do you guys see? Is it my thumbnail? I mean, what is it?
Yeah, just your truck.
I see your honcho. Bye, sure, bye.
Okay, cool. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Somehow it hijacked your camera and we're seeing your face right now. Is that okay?
Sure. I don't mind.
Amazon is carrying more and more RC.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're expensive, Amazon, with their stuff though.
Yeah, only once in a while I'll find one that's right priced, but most of them are overpriced.
Yep.
Yeah. And they don't offer like the Prime a lot of times.
Yeah, it's like a week and a half.
They've got that new crawler I just got, that RGT they have, I saw.
Yeah, I think I did see that on there.
There, one side's done. It doesn't flex as much. That spring there, it still flexes. It's not as smooth. I think I'm going to look for some nice oil shock for this.
No oil in those shocks?
Nope, just springs. Internal springs.
Yeah, the shocks it's on these tank might be. Hold on, let me take the lid off that D90. These type of shocks might be good. When it's sitting there, they're fully compressed, if you can see them. But then it's when you actually move is when the shock.
Okay.
They might actually be handy for it. Like so, they work the opposite way. Like right now, they're fully compressed. Then when you're actually crawling over, is when they actually come out. It's an internal spring shock as well. They might actually be handy for that. It's the same sort of design, only the opposite way around.
What brand shocks are they?
G-made.
G-made?
They're actually really good shocks. They give you plenty of flex, like, you know, especially because they work the opposite way around.
Yeah.
Like when the truck's just sitting there now, the shocks are fully compressed, you know.
So I know I'm the rookie one here, but this is actually pretty simple.
Yeah,
you know, the whole software.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Are you on your phone, Bisher, or are you on a computer?
I'm on my tablet.
Tablet?
Yes.
Because if you've only got a couple of screens up, if you swipe across to the left or to the right, you'll see other screens, other people. It's on as well.
Yeah, like for example, I scroll to the right and then I can see you, and then I scroll left and then it's the tank, Tony and Steve-O.
Yeah.
And then if I scroll left, it's just the person that's talking, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
yes.
It's handy. It's a good system.
Yeah.
Kevin Gibbs says I put dual shocks on my bomber, both with 17 oil.
Yeah, that's the one, Screen Frog. Yep, that's them.
Super Drooper shocks.
Yeah, from Gmail. Yeah.
Cool. All installed.
What's the next major thing you got to do on it?
I think that's it for that. And then it tells me my front axle is metal. Was yours metal, Tony? Do you remember if it was metal, your front axle?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I'll have to see what yours looks like.
I'm not looking forward to the wiring. That looks like a bitch.
It is.
Putting all, like the one guy said, lay everything out, and first thing you should do is label every one of these fucking wires before, so you know what goes where.
I didn't know how to label them. It wasn't very specific. I had no idea that the color on the little labels, I didn't see that color on the little labels to know that it would correspond to the wires at first.
Yeah.
And so I just sat there forever with it. And then finally, I don't know what it was that made me realize it. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my gosh,
Oh, yeah.
these stickers have colors on them and those match the wire colors. And I wish it had been a little bit more specific. But
Yeah, they want me to put the back fenders together and actually start installing my lights in the back fender. Well, heck, I'm not going to start that right away. Plus, the truck's not even painted. But I think those parts are all black.
Which is the one that you got, Tony? Is that the 01, that MFC 01 or something like that? Multi-function controller.
Yeah, which multi-function controller did you get? Did you get the 01?
I'm trying to see.
Hey, I got bag YY. YY? I don't know.
You got the European sound module, Tank, didn't you?
Hey?
You got the European sound module.
Yes, I did. So this is a black. I might as well put them together, and if I have to remove them to paint them, I'll just have to remove them and paint them.
Later, Island RC Duke. Take it easy.
Hey, Swampers RC.
Well, hello, welcome.
I seen one of the guys that did this Night Rider that I got. They had actual smoke coming out the exhaust. He hit a button, and the freaking smoke started coming out of the exhaust pipes.
Yep.
I want that. I want that.
Yeah, you get them smoke machines, Steve-O, really cheap. If you go on that wish.com, you get them smoke machines for like $20.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I have seen them on there.
Yeah.
I have the 01 kit, by the way. Yeah.
The 01? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey, so every time I talk, so it goes to my screen. Like for example, I'm looking at the YouTube chat, and it only shows Tank, Tony, Sean, and Steve-O, but not me. Is that normal?
No, flick left or right, and you'll probably be there left or right. No,
I think it's because you're audio only. It leaves it on one of the video people.
Yeah.
Because I see his thumbnail every time he talks, just like on Hangouts.
But you don't see it on the actual YouTube, though, right?
I didn't.
No, not on my computer anyway. No.
Yeah, like I said, I'm watching the chat, and then I only see, just Tank, Steve-O, and Sean, Tony, disappeared now for some reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna step away to use the restroom after my live stream. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Video.
Make sure you flush, buddy.
We don't. We're in the country. If it's yellow, you let it mellow.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's brown. Put it down.
A hole in the ground in a bucket. Good.
That's just terrible. Okay, so let's start with the gear. I won't worry about the fenders right now because I don't want to.
Better follow them directions, buddy.
Why?
Yeah.
Because
And then
you might regret it. You might be.
You'll end up having to take 20 things apart just to put the next part back on.
Yeah, there's a reason why they put that there.
And then look, we got Kevin Gibbs on chat. He says, "Hush up, Basher. You're being annoying." Really? It's my first time, after the hangouts here, and I'm already being annoying. Oh my god.
Oh, you put some laughing emojis.
Yeah.
He's joking.
I know.
Okay, I guess.
If you do like a live video of that funky bedspread that you have with your truck, then you'll show up on. I think right, it's only audio because you're on
Your
audio.
funky bedspread.
Yeah, man. And so what happened was I needed to change my sheets because the red and blue, I think that's what it was. They were getting dirty, so I had to change sheets, and then so I just got those brown ones. But
I thought you were gonna say
that's my favorite sheet is the red and blue and all that.
I thought we were going to get a good story about the neighbor. there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought a check stopped by and you had to switch the sheets.
Yeah, that's it.
Got them dirty.
I don't know if we still have the after hours, but no, I'm just playing. No, man, come on.
Yeah, we'll still have the after hours.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, if I can say so, I miss you guys. After the hangouts, I've been hearing good and bad things about the app. And I've been looking at the chats and all that, and I just decided to download it, and I have to admit, it was very simple.
Yeah, once you got it in and two, you don't have to worry about it. Just click the link and it takes you right to her.
Yeah, and it just asks me my email, which account I want to use, and boom, there you go.
Yep.
That's it. So, and I'm over here. I don't know. I guess because I guess I'm used to the old stuff. I mean, I don't know, but it was easy.
I still use classic, the classic thing on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know how it's not beta. Now it's got it like automatically. The new stuff is there, and then you got to click on Classic Creator Studio to get back to classics. I don't know what I'm doing on the new one.
Yeah, you're the youngest of us, Basher. The technology should be no problem to you,
Man, I'm almost gonna be 30 years old, man. I try to keep up with all this stuff, man, and trust me, it's overwhelming.
Did you own an Atari as a kid?
Super Nintendo.
That was wow.
He only seen Ataris in movies,
Yeah.
They had a great Frogger was a good game.
Yep.
I was like, oh yeah.
What was the other one? Galaxy.
Galaga.
I like Dig Dug.
The ping pong game.
Qbert was the best.
Qbert, yeah. Qbert,
Yeah.
Dig Dug.
What was the one with the bandit, the robber that you were a robber in it? It's like maybe it was the Spy versus Spies or something. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
Spy Hunter.
Was that what it was?
Wasn't there a game where you were supposed to put like some type of graphic on your monitor? and then it was supposed to be like ping pong or something like that on the Atari. No, no one's
Well,
familiar
they
with that
had
one.
one called Pong.
Is it that one, Tank?
I don't think you had to put anything on the console.
No.
I think it just showed up
No.
as a line in the middle of your screen, and then
No, not on the console, on the monitor, on your screen. Yeah. So you would buy the game, and you would get like this graphic, okay, and then you would just have to paste it on your screen on your television, and then that's where you would see the graphics. And yeah, I mean, you can do your research, and if I'm not mistaken, that was a thing back in those days, in the Atari days.
Not
I
sure.
mean, I'm way too young for that, but so I've heard,
Nintendo came out. We got it for Christmas when it first came out. I don't remember how old I was, but I wasn't too young because I was playing it like every day. Zelda was my game. Super Mario.
Oh man, I spent a lot of hours on Zelda.
Yeah, me and my dad used to. He get a 6-pack of beer, I get a 6-pack of pop, and we would just we play all night. You get the Nintendo books where it tells you the clues and it has the maps and shit.
Yeah, the Nintendo. So from my family, I'm the youngest one. I do have an older brother. He's gonna be 40 on October, and then my second oldest brother, he's 36, I think, and I'm gonna be 29 October 2nd. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I grew up in the Super Nintendo days, and when I was a kid, literally, we would play duck hunts.
Yeah,
man, that was fun.
I'd cheat, get up right at the screen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, point blank.
Duck Hunt and Double Dragon. That was the games,
Hey, who came in with the phone number?
It's me, Kagan. Stuck in with a phone number. Yep.
Hey, Green Frog, how's it going?
Hey guys.
Now, Kagan does sound creepy, actually.
Yeah, I thought he was a creeper for a minute. I thought he was going to start talking some smack or something.
Talking dirty, deep voice.
No, actually, you sound like those guys from customer support.
Oh, nice.
Like, how can I help you?
Speak to a human being, press 1.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, 1. Beep.
There, I renamed you Green Frog.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Got a
I
green
just dialed the number and pushed the meeting number and a pound, and it let me come in on telephone. So
yeah, that's kind of cool.
It's a green icon.
Nice.
Green frog with the green icon.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah, it's handy because even when I come in on my cell phone, it gives me the option to hit audio call or video call. Like, handy. Like.
Yeah, it also gave me that option. I'm actually sitting on my dinner table. I don't have anything out. I just, decided to download the app and go from there.
You mean you're not on your bed?
No, sir.
I'm actually in the studio?
No, I'm not in the studio. So, I had the thing is, I pay bills online, right? And usually when I pay bills, I'm here in the dinner table. So I decided to do that, and then I know that Tony, and apparently he is, in the John, doing his thing.
Open.
But Tony was on the live stream, and then Tank was also live, and he still is. But I was on both live streams. I was using my phone for Tony and yours on my tablet.
What was Tony on live for? What was he talking about?
Yeah, conspiracy theories about Traxxas, and he's actually doing a pretty good job on bringing up good conversations with that, and what we want to see, and So yeah, it was pretty interesting. And yeah, he just finished it really quick, and and I said, well, should I? And I was just debating, like, should I join tonight? And well, here I am.
Cool.
Loser.
Yeah, welcome back.
And I'll be the rookie for the night. Okay, I'll give you guys that. But I'll get the hang of it, and Tony will be the loser. Trust me.
The loser line actually comes from Gamer Conspiracies. That's the joke. If you haven't seen it, you wouldn't know it. But yeah,
So
that was funny about the Vatera, though.
Oh, yeah. And look, the Glamisphere, man, is Vatera, and I know, just like I tell everybody on the tour, just give your unbiased review. Like I said, to me, it's just a wonderful vehicle. If you can actually relate, that would be awesome. If you want to say it's a piece of crap, it's garbage.
That's because you never drove an Exoterra before.
Well, yeah. I can eat one for breakfast, though, pretty easy with the Glamisphere, but
No, you can't.
I can't. You're lucky you're very far
Give
from
him
me.
that. I will give him that.
I know you Googled the miles, from Canada to El Paso. And I got to say, there's no impossibles, Tank, but if you ever come down here, it's on. I'm not turning back, turning down. But yeah, and then I was going to ask Tony, since Tony has a logo for, his segment, the logo has an alien. I'm desperate to know what the alien's name is. So here, you guys here on chat, everybody in the comments, what's the alien's name on Tony's little conspiracy segment? How should we name that alien?
Axel.
Huh?
Call him Axel.
Like Axel Rhodes.
Yeah, like Axel the alien.
Axel?
I thought you were going to call him Antonio Beiser.
I'm down for that. I mean, I don't know if Tony, his real name is Antonio. I mean, I don't know.
It's Anthony.
Hispanic alien.
Anthony.
Oh, it's Anthony. Okay.
It's not Anthony, it's Anthony.
Anthony, yeah. No H, right? Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony. Yeah.
And then we got Tugar C says, Basher Boy, do us a favor. Go translate your last name, boy, in parentheses, from Portuguese to English. There was a guy that told me that boy is actually like it was like a mammal, a fish. Well, not a fish, but a sea mammal. I don't know if I'm right, but it has to do something with the ocean. But yeah. Then again, I mean, I RC Bashable. I mean,
I think dolphins are mammals. They're born live.
What's that?
I think dolphins might be mammals. There are a few mammals that are in the ocean, yeah.
Yeah, and also whales, and but there was a guy that also mentioned the same comment in Portuguese. Boy meant something else, And I'm like, oh, cool.
Okay. That's something to keep in mind when you're international on YouTube, what your name means in different countries, I guess.
I guess people think that could be a fish or something, huh?
These kids, the kids have worn me out. I'm like dead tired right now, so I am going to call it for tonight. I'm like falling asleep.
Right,
Are the kids still with you, Steve-O? Yeah?
Yeah, till Tuesday.
Very cool.
2-year-olds, a 4-year-old, and a 6-year-old.
Yeah, there were a lot today. My niece wouldn't leave my side. I'm coming out here trying to spray paint, and then I gotta let her try it. I'm like, you want to try it? Yeah. Okay, spray paint the side of this box.
Cool.
Oh, and then I had to argue with the one that just turned 4. She seen Family Guy was on, and then Joe, the neighbor in the wheelchair, comes on, and she's like, "That's you." I'm like, "No, it's not." She's like, "That's you." And it's Uncle Steve. I'm like, no.
As long as you're not gonna run and giggity giggity.
Yeah. So I'll catch you guys later on, all right?
Okay, thanks for dropping in, Steve.
All right, Steve.
Man.
See you guys.
East side, bro.
Yep, you too.
Later.
So how's your conspiracy chat going, Tony?
Pretty good,
Cool.
I guess.
Conspiracies are flying.
Yeah. I mean,
From
run out, right?
from the how do you call it, for the viewer, I will admit it was pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting.
Yeah, man, of course.
It's cool seeing what everybody thinks
Yeah.
might be coming.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to get
Yep.
that chat thing worked out. I was bummed. I spent all this time working on it last night, and then I had
It was
set,
just
and it didn't work right.
flickering, on and off, just flickering, and then
All I had to do is I moved the little screen, and then it fixed it. It's ridiculous. The software just clicked it and moved it like a half an inch, and it stopped.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was weird. It was being glitchy.
That's on OBS?
Mm-hmm.
and then Kevin Gibbs in the chat says missed it tonight. Sorry, Tony.
It's all good.
I'm sure there's going to be plenty
Can't
of
catch them all,
conspiracies.
right? There's a lot going on in the
Yeah.
RC world on YouTube.
True.
So then, are you going to make it official then, Tony? The name Axe for your little alien.
Axe? I think so.
Or-
I think it's a cool name, right? Starts with a name.
Or Antonio, like a
That's too realistic
telenovela.
of a name. Like, there wouldn't be an alien names.
Antonio the alien.
I think it should be androgynous, like Pat.
Yeah, or yeah.
Or Max.
Max, that'd be cool.
Or what about like an RC term, like a 540 mortar can?
Oh, an axle. Axle.
Sure.
Axle.
There's a car part. Yeah.
Or what is that? That is very popular in the portals. You can call them the portal. I don't know. It's your alien. So we're just giving you, suggestions.
So are you gonna go on Area 51 with all the rest of the people?
Broken up friends off.
You should. I don't see why not. But remember, they are listening.
Well, that's half the point of it, is just getting, I mean, if we can get videos up there where everybody's kind of sharing ideas that they have, hopefully the company will listen.
Yep.
For want. Except for a fifth scale snowmobile. That's just crazy.
There is a company out there makes fifth scale snowmobiles though.
Yeah. Well, it'd be cool
Yeah.
if you had a little kid, chuck them on that thing with a helmet. Send them
Sure.
flying.
Like driver's ed for little kids.
Yeah, because there's a channel I follow. I can't mind his name, but he has a load of the 1/5 scale. Like, but the things are quick. Like they're 3F. They're like rocket ships.
They want you to install these fenders onto the truck once you've installed that, but there's no way you can get your screwdriver in there to screw the screw. So screw that. I took it off. Then I put it there, and I'm going to put it back. They're nuts.
Nitrine FPB says, okay, peeps, I need retina stimulation. Laters. Give you a thumbs up, thanks.
Thank you very much, bud.
And Jury VRC also says, okay, guys, I'm out. I will see you guys later. Have a good night, everyone.
Ciao.
I'm curious what retinal stimulation is.
If I'm not mistaken, your retina is your
It's
pupil,
in your
right?
eyeball, but it's in your eyeball. It's one of the lenses that focuses what you see.
So So where's
Oh.
your alien, not Jack, Tony, so I can see it? You got your alien close by?
Is he on his space shuttle now? Taking his break?
Or maybe is the retinal opens and closes? I forget. Yeah, it's hard to see.
So while Tony, I don't know if Tony's gonna get his alien, but Tugarc, back to our boy translation in Portuguese. He did mention that it's not a fish. So what is it, Mr. Tugarc? I know it's a mammal, but can you explain what boy actually means in Portuguese?
Tuga likes the name Paul.
Paul. Paul the
I
alien.
think there's a movie with an alien named Paul not too long ago.
Yes.
And then John Martin just joined us. Good evening.
Hey, John. How you doing? Oh, the build's going fine. Just like Jack says, people are dropping by to see the old man
Wrenching, huh?
wrenching.
Brock
Yep.
Allen. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Or good morning, wherever you are in the world.
Yeah. That's crazy. How you can track a set of fenders. I should check my mailbox more often. They sell you a set of fenders with no hardware to mount them.
They're starting to be like Vanquish.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
two separate parts.
yeah, no mounting hardware. That's crazy. Everything else.
Yeah,
is
you gotta
mounted
have.
hardware.
Yeah,
The new
there's a separate part you gotta get to mount them with.
Yeah, like the new axle cages and all I just ordered, they've all got mounting hardware. Everything's got mounting hardware except the fenders.
Okay, I see you're saying those are the fenders. I thought you were talking inner fenders.
No, the other ones. Like,
Those are the fender flares.
yeah, like they don't give you any mounting hardware.
For that Defender you're working on?
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm building a new Defender body at the minute. Okay. All right, so.
Yeah, I saw you were cleaning the windows off. Looked like got the paint off the windows.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Sean.
Yep.
So on those fenders, does it come with a screw?
No, that's what I mean. There's no mounting hardware whatsoever.
Oh man, and I can relate to that. When I was building the Vatera that it's actually on tour right now,
Yeah.
I needed the screws, to mount the body onto the chassis. And boy, it pissed me off because I needed a bunch of screws. I don't know why companies do that,
Yeah, like this one here, there's 24 screws needed for these to install these. Like, crazy.
Yeah.
I should check my mailbox more often. No, I just when I buy it there, and all my Traxxas stuff arrived there today, so I can find back at building the.
There, front fender, the rear fenders are installed. Now I guess it needs a bridge to go over everything. Starting
Awesome,
to look like a truck.
Yeah, it's coming together nicely.
Okay, so Swampers RC, we were talking about the eyes. So he says the retina is the black of your eyeball, like a little movie screen. So there you go. John Martin says, I hear you. I'm still wrenching too. So another person that.
But Toga said it's a Knox and a ball.
Oh. Dan, well, I'm just gonna pronounce it in Spanish. Dan Charron, Holy Life shows, nice, buddy. And then Tugarc just so the definition of boy in Portuguese is an ox and bull. So I'm a bull. All right.
You like that now instead of a fish. Yeah.
Hey Tony.
Yeah.
So where's your alien?
What?
Tank wanted to see your alien.
My alien? How will I show it to him?
Oh, you did? Oh, I'm sorry.
I guess I'll go have to look at your live show to see the alien.
No. He has to show it here. Show him. What are we gonna say, Paul? Show us Paul.
Paul Servo.
No, somebody suggested to name your alien Paul.
After that movie.
Pat, because that's like asexual Pat, like the SNL thing.
Right.
You don't know if it's
JD Tassel? What?
Looking for Bagar. I found Bagar. I found it. I found
Yeah,
Bagar.
Paul was a gray alien in the movie too.
E.T. was a good alien.
E.T.?
Paul
True.
was the funny English guy, wasn't it? That does all
Mhm.
shows and stuff. That was the guy from Paul.
Yep, yeah, an English accent.
Yeah.
Very cool.
There it is, Tank. Check out Tony's
there it
screen.
is.
And we're still trying to debate what's
Oh.
it's going to be its name.
Alien.
There it is, right there. That's the alien. Servo or Axe or Pat, Paul, Ted, Fred.
Green guy.
I think his name should change all the time. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
That logo. That logo in the middle of that truck is pretty big. This
Call
is
him Thumbs.
how big it is. It's freaking huge.
Thumbsy.
Are you going to get the Mercedes logo for it? Hank, the light up one?
Oh, they want $50.
Holy cow.
Just
Yeah.
for the symbol.
Yeah, the one that lights up, it's going to cost me $50. That's not including shipping. Friggin' nuts.
Crazy, you know?
You see what I said there? I said, holy cow. So I guess I should say, holy boy. See what I did there?
It is the symbol.
But
Let's like your banner, Tony.
a cow and a ball is completely different, though. So
Yeah.
I hope you don't go to the ball looking to milk the cow. You know.
I'm a bull.
You're raising your hand, Tony. What's up?
You need something, Tony? You're raising your hand?
Yeah, I'm just this light is floating up there to me for some reason. Just a random light.
Is that where the alien lives on the light?
I have the 01 kit, by the way, the sound module.
Oh, one? Okay.
Yeah.
I had the video pulled up to see.
What's the difference in the modules between the 01 and the one now?
I have the 03, and mine is the European. It's got different sounds, and I believe the mounting plate is different also.
Yeah.
Because where you mount it on the truck is not the same place.
And the lights, right? Because they have different amounts of lights or buckets or types of attachments that they come with.
Yeah, the sound modules is like more expensive than the actual truck.
Not if you get it from Japan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they just mark everything up over here.
It's a lot cheaper to get it from Japan.
Definitely.
So
you go to Verizon and buy everything, you're gonna spend a lot.
So we got Bucks RC World joining the chat. He says, "What's up, Tank and all?" And he also says to Tony, "What is the truck you were lying about, Tony? The RGT 110 scale Jeep."
Your Pro Build.
Oh yeah, that's it. The 86 100 Pro EX 86 100 Pro.
Oh, that's the one you said you were going to do the cheap build, and then you came back on and said, well, all the electronics you put in it. That one, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a clickbait one.
Yeah.
Breaking Silence says the alien should be Tyler after the dude at Secure Team 10.
We'll just call the alien NSA. That's what we'll call
NSA.
them.
Yeah, that's more proper, right?
Yeah, that's it. It's all the conspiracy we want.
Oh no, I lost a screw on the ground.
Uh-oh. You need a magnet. You have a magnet? Hey, Tank.
Yeah.
Turn on some lights.
You know how to say magnet in Spanish?
Magnet.
Magneto.
Magneto?
How do you say it?
It's iman.
Oh, and a man.
Iman. Uh-huh. So you need an iman.
I think that's like an imam, isn't it? Like a cleric in
Do you know how to say magnet in
Middle
French?
East.
And I was about to ask you, Tank. I don't know.
In French, you say aimant.
Oh, so it's almost the same thing. Cool.
Yes. A lot of Spanish words are close to French.
Really? So if I talk to you in Spanish, will you be able to understand me?
I'll understand some words.
All right.
Lots of languages are based in the
So do you mind if I speak Spanish for a little bit?
Yes, I do, because people might not like that.
The only word we'll understand is pendejo. Anyway.
and there is a meaning to that word, Sean.
Yeah.
The meaning, when you grow hairs on your fingers,
Yeah.
those are pendejos.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yep, those are pendejos. So the more you know, man. So Brock Aiken says, I just put MIP drive shafts on my Rustler today. And I blew out the rear diff and snapped the slipper clutch shaft. Holy man. What battery were you using, man?
By chance, have you changed the ESC and motor out?
Right. And then Bucks RC World says, okay, cool. Couldn't figure out what it was. And he's also asking, are you making alien stickers, Tony? Yes, no, maybe so.
Well, I'm not.
Is he even listening?
Tony.
Some glow-in-the-dark alien stickers, Tony.
Bucks RC was wondering, are you making alien stickers?
Do glow in the dark, was that what he said?
Yeah.
That'd be creepy, actually. Because, I mean, it's all conspiracy, and then it glows in the dark, and
yeah.
What if he's always staring at you?
Stickers, these will cost more.
One of them, like the eyes follow you no matter where you go.
That's what I was thinking.
What is it? The Mona Lisa, right? That's the one that the eyes follow you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I might just have to do it through Spreadshirt or somebody to make it one-offs or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
If you go to Spreadshirt and make a special edition and just have one-offs and have it only for a limited time.
All right, Toga RC. Have a good night or morning. Actually, we are.
Take it easy.
Morning.
Take it easy, bud. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's at 5 a.m. with him, Mike. So.
Wow. You too, good.
So I was not going to put the light thing at the back, but I decided to do it. So that means I got to take it off and put it back on again. So this is the joy of this truck, is putting things on and off. You got a message?
Yeah, I know, and I'm sorry. I trying to mute this here.
Hey, 16 people watching, only 12 thumbs up. What's going on?
People are like that. Come on, gentlemen, ladies, thumbs up.
You got 3 dislikes anyway, like so.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I just wish the people that dislike stuff would actually have the cojones to actually go on and write a comment as well. Like, you know?
Yeah, I need to find out why. What is it I'm doing bad that they don't like?
That's like, you know, that's why I think they're like, at least let me know what I'm doing wrong for you.
I can actually answer that, Tank, but it would
Okay.
have to be on the, you know, on the private session.
Okay.
I
That
know.
after hours.
Because he's the one that put the thumbs down.
No, I'm not the, no, I'm not the guy
We can
that's
do
doing
the
that.
after hours.
Corporate.
I can assume and clearly assume,
Gotcha.
you know, why.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's a no-brainer. But you know, overall, man, you know, right now I'm actually helping you with chat. We're actually having a conversation.
Well, yeah, if you can call it that. Yeah, sure.
And yeah, of course, you know, we're.
As long as you
I
stay
know
in
it can
English
be.
and don't go Spanish on me, we'll be good.
And look, Tony's leaving us. You know, for some reason he went to the crapper earlier. That's not my fault, right?
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Exactly. Right?
It's not healthy to hold it.
As long as we don't get the Porsche out again.
No, I'm not. I'm fed up with that too. Like, I know it's a Volkswagen, and all right.
Well, who has a Volkswagen? I don't have a Volkswagen.
Oh, see, there you go. So now Tanks thinks that he has a Porsche on that.
Of course, it goes faster. It's worth more.
I know it goes faster.
It's
And
worth
see, the Volkswagen. See, the whole point is that Volkswagen wanted to go
Magic.
faster, and you know they created the Porsche. You know, so the Volkswagen has to do something with Porsche, and of course, you know they are affiliated, you know, with each other. I don't know if they are now, but you know that's where you know it all started. So, but yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
out of my
know.
own negligence, I just decided to go there, you know, calling the Volkswagen a Porsche.
Yeah, I know a guy who has a Volkswagen Beetle, but he has an actual 911 engine in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
That's a
actually,
sleeper.
he calls it his, what is it? His rich man's Beetle and his poor man's Porsche. He calls it. But it's just, it shocks everybody when they come up alongside it. Like, you know.
Yeah, but it probably does not handle quite the same way.
No, that's definitely scary when you're sitting inside it.
Best driven in straight lines.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That truck there, Tony, yeah?
Yeah, just putting on the servo, or not the servo, the receiver. I can power it up and see how this thing handles.
Is that the one you just did a review on, or you were showing off?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Jeep.
Yeah, the one that he had to come clean with all his viewers.
Yeah. Eh.
The
That's
tires
A
actually
guilty
look,
face.
from this angle, the tires actually look pretty cool on it, though. Look very grippy.
Yeah, they don't look bad.
No.
Are you
Hey,
picked that up
Tony.
at your hobby shop, Tony?
What?
Is that at Hobby Town?
The
Or is that pro build you're doing now?
no. I bought
Okay.
the motor there and the servo,
Gotcha.
but the rest is from Banggood.
Okay.
What receivers are you using, eh, Tony?
This receiver,
The
the SRS 4201
okay.
Spectrum.
Yeah.
Spectrum?
Yeah, I just converted to I got a second Spectrum
I need
transmitter.
the AVC for driving a crawler. That's how
Yeah.
I am at this hobby.
Yeah, that's why I had these two in front of me today. I was actually just putting new Spectrum receivers.
Oh, those are the new ones, yeah.
Yeah, they're handy. Like them, I like them new ones because the leads don't go in on top of them; they actually go in on the side, which is handy. Like, You know?
Yeah.
I think you like green trucks, I think, eh? There's 2 of them on the table.
Yeah, well, I was combining the 2 of them today. I was combining that SX and the
Yeah,
D9 into that DX7. So, but I have different models on that DX7, like Model 1. If I turn it on, Model 1 is a Defender and a Bronco. Model 2 is 2 Defenders. And then I just set up Model 3 there now as the SX102 and the D90.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Model 4 is actually 7, and the Model 4 is a Gen 7.
That's a sweet looking body, man. I mean, both of them.
Yeah, the Range Rover body's cool. That Range Rover one's pretty cool. Like, you know.
Yeah, that build was pretty impressive, man.
Yeah.
And like you mentioned, you know, it doesn't even have you know, inside the cab, that doesn't even have the body post, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, look, if I open it up, once I put the interior and all in, like, look how clean that is right through.
Wow.
There's no body posts whatsoever, like, you know.
Yeah.
I actually just put interior mud guards in today too.
Cool.
I just put them in today. But
So you can,
that's one thing I do like about it, the no body posts. I think everybody should start doing that. You know?
and you can actually carry stuff in there. That's the cool thing too, right?
Yeah, it is, like, you know.
So what would you carry in there, if I may ask?
You're doing a nice job on that, Sean.
Probably a bag of tools and, you know, some scale looking.
I have ordered some scale stuff for the back of it, like, so, like sacks, like they look like some of them look like bags of rice and potatoes and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
These are Matchbox Stars of 5th scale RC.
Yeah. But I think that everybody should start doing their bodies that way, where you do away with all them stupid body posts and pins coming up. Because even the D90, it's just on magnets, and they're actually pretty strong. Like, look, they're actually on magnets just too. So, and the good thing about the magnets, you just hold the body over the top and it just clicks right back into place. So.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Tank has what do you have?
One of your favorite controllers, Roger. A nice Spectrum. Yeah.
Look at that. Fancy you, huh?
Yeah. That's it.
Well, there it is. All the parts for the transmission.
That's it?
Are they plastic gears, Tank, or metal gears?
These are plastic gears. These are metal. This is metal. This is metal, brass. This is aluminum. This is aluminum also. And there is some other gears, kind of gears here that do slide onto here to actually help it turn.
It's crazy they get such a mixture. Plastic, brass, aluminum.
Yeah, this is cast iron.
Hey, Tank.
Yeah.
If I can make a small request, can't you just put like everybody that's here on the live stream like in one screen?
Like this?
Reason is because, like, for example, as you were showcasing the you know, all your parts, I think I talked and then Sean spoke and then I guess the audience didn't really.
Yes, I can do this. So right now I'm spotlight. You can speak, it won't switch.
And then,
go ahead, speak.
And then
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then I won't appear. So
yes, that's correct.
I know.
Gotcha. Nice.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I just shot myself in the foot. Cool.
And I can I can spotlight Tony also, showing his nice truck with his axe system in there.
Yeah,
yeah, that is a sleek ground system.
And I was gonna tell Tony that from the audience perspective, he did a video apologizing that he wasn't using top end components, but he actually is. So from the view of the viewer, I can actually say you're forgiven. Does that make you feel better, Tony?
Oh yeah, I was really worried about it. It was my biggest fear going in. I gotta get the directions. I don't like doing directions.
That's why I stick to the Hobbywing 1080s. It's so simple to program. Yeah.
Especially
Sometimes
when
you
doing
can-
directions.
That one has Bluetooth accessibility.
That's weird. For some odd reason, there's one shaft that was actually in a complete different bag all by itself.
Poor little shaft. Isolated.
But it looks almost like this one, but it does not have the keyhole. It's not keyed at
Yeah,
the
you might
end.
want to keep it isolated. Maybe it's special for something.
Yeah.
Certain one.
What if you maybe speculate the manual a little more? Maybe it'll pop out
No.
eventually.
No, I don't feel like it.
Okay. So that solves that issue.
Yeah.
He's going to wing the transmission without the manual.
Just gonna wing it. J1. You mean I have plastic parts in here in the transmission? Crazy.
Yeah.
Is it a 3-speed
They do it.
transmission as well? Yeah.
Yes, it's a 3-speed.
I think RC Sparks found some brass parts at one point you could replace the plastic ones with. I don't know if you ever told anyone where they came from, but
But it's not like you're going to be hauling that heaviest stuff that really you're
No.
going like you're not really
True.
going to be stressing it out that much,
Just like Brad was saying, hauling 800 pounds with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's when you want the metal axles and stuff when you're doing tractor pulls and stuff like this.
Yeah, when you're doing tractor pulls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tank. So we got some feedback from the audience from chat. Swampers RC says, "I like the multi-window view the best."
Cool.
And I agree, but see, the thing is, you guys in the chat can actually hear me talk, but you guys aren't able to see RC Basher Boy. I know I'm not showcasing anything, but yeah, I'm just
Not
Green
seeing
Frog and I.
is a good
What's
thing.
that?
Not seeing is a good thing.
Well, I think, Baisha, the only reason that is, Baisha, is because you're audio calling. If you were video calling, you would actually come up on that screen as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
now on the live screen, people only see 3 videos. They don't see Green Frog or RC Basher.
myself. Okay. And so my audio is horrible because of that?
No.
No. It just
Yeah.
means your picture doesn't come up on the screen. So if you actually hung up and left the meeting and then came back in and done video call, came back in with video call, you would actually be up on the screen.
Well, I mean, I'm a rookie at this still with this Zoom stuff. I just got it today, so
Yeah. It's just weird how it does that. Like for some reason, if you're only audio calling, it doesn't put you up on the screen.
right.
But if you video call, it puts you up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, looks like I need a threaded shaft.
A Reddit chat. Uh-oh.
Got
The
it.
funny thing is, so I'm actually 80% done with the Kyosho Turbo Optima.
Oh yeah.
But what I need to do now is just cut the body. But I just want to take my time and cut it right. I don't know. For some reason, I don't feel like doing that right now.
Yeah, that deserves a new pair of scissors, even.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and patience and
Yeah.
tender, loving care, man. So. But yeah, I mean, so the build came out successful. It came out flawlessly. I already glued the wheels, put the shocks in, all of the parts. The vehicle's already intact. I'm getting with my local hobby shop to see what's the best option on where to mount all the electronics, because there is lack of space where the electronics go. So, and that being because there's a driver, that's inside the cockpit. So, and the driver actually takes that whole area, where to mount all the electronics. So we're trying to figure out where we can put all the electronics. So that's what also has me thinking, we need to do. And so, yeah, I mean, it's painting, setting up the electronics, and lastly, bind it to my receiver, and there you go, showcasing it. So I really don't know what I want to do this Kyosho Wednesday, but I just want to make it interesting. I mean, I still have till tomorrow, see what I can come up with, but stay tuned for a Kyosho Wednesday video. And that's that.
It does look good though. The gold chassis on it looks really good though.
Oh yeah, man, and it brought back memories because I did build, the original Optima, the regular one, and they're so similar. And another thing that I want to do is compare the Turbo Optimus manual to the old, well, not the old, but the the regular Optima manual, to see if there's any change, between
Yeah.
the two. And there is.
Yeah.
This part's really fun, Tank. The motor. For the,
Yeah.
the transmission, not the motor. Transmission is fun.
Yeah, I'm double checking and triple checking the shaft, because there's a lot of ways the shaft can go, especially the one that these arms go on.
Mm-hmm.
First time I build a transmission. It's going to be fun. Okay, J1. Got to find J. Where's J?
Leno?
Sure.
Does anybody follow the Jay Leno's Garage?
Yep.
Occasionally.
Whenever I happen to catch.
Definitely got some sweet rides.
Religiously, right? But
What'd you say, Sean?
I said just whenever I happen to catch it.
I know we're probably gonna get a little bit off topic, but I'm kind of not furious, but it's a big bummer that I don't know if he comes out on the Motor Trend app, but one of the shows that I would follow by heart was Roadkill, and I was one of the guys that never paid for the subscription or whatever, and I would wait that typical month to see that free episode or whatever.
Yep.
So now they made it to a point that you have to pay now. So
Yeah, they just give you sneak previews of stuff now. A couple minutes here, a couple minutes there. Sucks.
Yep, and that was it. So
Yeah,
Swamper
said Jay is with Silent Bob.
Right. Yeah, Silent Bob.
What one was Roadkill? Was Roadkill the one where they done like the road races? Was it?
Roadkill was two guys that would go and get a car and then fix it up and try to drive it from one place to another place. And
Hmm. That's right. And their first episode was here in El Paso.
Right.
Really?
That's what. Yeah, that's what I really it caught my attention. And then I do enjoy cars in general, and they would do amazing things, man.
Yeah, I don't think
And
I
it's like roll into a town and buy tools and buy everything they needed to get the car running and then get it going.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'd have to stop and park it someplace and go do something else, but they generally come back and do something with it.
Yep. And the reason why they call it roadkill is because they were on a budget. They started on YouTube, and then the brand, the whole show was picked up by Motor Trend. And then so Motor Trend picked it up, and then it was just free for a while, and then now you have to pay, to see their show. So that's what happened there. One of my favorite. What's that, Sean?
I say that's when it'll become not as good a show. Like look at Top Gear. After Top Gear went from BBC to Amazon, it's completely hard on Amazon now. Like,
Yeah.
Sold out.
yeah, it's crazy. Well, I think they sort of had no choice because BBC fired the main guy, Jeremy Clarkson. I think BBC fired him or something, so they had no choice but to go to Amazon.
XRC World is asking, where's the Maserati? Roadkill, if I'm not mistaken, it was stolen. It was stolen here on
really?
Right here on the border right here in Arizona. They stole it. And if you guys didn't know, the Maserati was pretty much a Mazda truck with I think a big old Oldsmobile motor on the back on the bed. I think they would try to run tens and I don't know what, but it was a really cool truck. But yeah, it was stolen.
So he likes to paint.
That's it. Lock it or lose it.
RC Master just joining us. Welcome. James Swift also. Welcome.
There as well. Hey.
Hey, good evening. Welcome, gentlemen.
Welcome.
But yeah, man, it's a big bummer that those shows have gone. And I understand, man. Money talks, and I know Flanagan and what's the other guy's name? And Freiberger. They do deserve, good paychecks, and I guess that's what they do for a living. So
It seems like Finnegan's got his own thing going. He's got it Finnegan's Garage, which is free.
And he actually does include, some other roadkill cars.
Yep.
So, yeah. But one of my favorite shows that I gotta say was when they went up against Subaru. I don't know if you guys ever seen it. So they used I think it was that 68 Charger that they call it the General Mayhem. So pretty much it was just a shell body, and then they got the engine from RV truck. Well, not the RV truck. An RV had a Mopar, and then they just build it, and then so anyway, they used that on I think it was like a road course, and man, that looked like a blast.
Oh yeah.
It looked like just watching the Dukes of Hazzard, man. Pretty cool. Love my drones. Hey, welcome. I have a YouTube friend named Roadkill. Okay.
Hey, love my drone. How you doing?
And then RC Master is asking, what did I miss? Well, I just barely joined Zoom. Tank is working on his transmission on his build. Tony, I think he's configuring the servo or receiver. I'm not sure.
Yeah. The operating system, Axe. It was working, and then after it did firmware update, now whenever I pull a throttle, it just goes quick, and it doesn't move the wheels. So that's weird.
Yeah, there's a few people though who's had. I know Antrc and all had problems when they done the update on that hobby wing. It actually stopped working on them. You know, there's a few people's had when they done the update, the software stopped the ESC working.
Ah, nice. That's good news.
Yeah.
It's
But
a sweet update.
hopefully that's not what went wrong with yours. But Hobby Wing's standing by them all though. So good thing, you know.
Yeah. Also, RC Master. Sean was also showcasing his Range Rover. Pretty much the interior looks awesome. You can actually put things in there, which doesn't include, doesn't have body posts inside the vehicle, but that's pretty impressive. Green Frog is actually on a landline. He's pretty much our customer support. And I'm not showcasing anything, so I'm just ghosting the live here. So
Yeah, because you're on the kitchen.
And I'm in the kitchen. So it's RC Basher Kitchen, boy. And Bucks RC World was saying, you're talking about the Dirtfish Rally School. Yes, that's the one where, they take the Charger and, they take that Subaru and then they try to beat it with the Charger and the Subaru kicked the Charger's ass. But overall, the Charger looked awesome there.
What Subaru was it?
It was a regular WRX, if I'm not mistaken. It was just something really stock basic.
Yeah, them WRXs are quick. So.
And you can even find those episodes here on YouTube because they were on YouTube. While they did that, so you can find the episodes there.
Yeah. So. That's the thing with it. That's the thing with them Chargers and the Challengers. Like they're all grunt and no go.
And look, and speaking about Mopars, my dream muscle car has always been 70 Barracuda. Man, those are beautiful.
Nah, the only car I want is a Chevy Stingray. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Corvette?
Yeah, get the Stingray, and that'll be me happy as anything,
The new one or the old one?
The old one.
Yeah. The new one's got the 4 pipes.
Yeah, coming down underneath
the side,
the door.
right?
Yeah. One of them, and that's me happy.
Right, that would be nice.
Yeah.
And then Love My Drone says off the bat at the Thetankrc, but leaving the stream going. Got a pretty good crowd. 18 thumbs. Oh wait, 21 thumbs up.
Cool.
LOL.
Nice.
And then Wakey RC. I don't know if he was here or not, but he's also in chat. Welcome.
RC Master only wants RC cars. Okay, we understand that.
Okay.
Looks like your steering's working, Tony. Anyway.
Should try hooking another motor up to the ESC or something. See, maybe it's just.
See, and when Green Rock talks, it's like
Oh no, the motor's getting
customer
hot.
support.
Just turning it on, the motor got hot.
Oh really?
Oh boy, then it's your receiver. It's your receiver.
My receiver just worked fine a second ago.
No, but yeah, disconnect it from the receiver. You're actually burning the hell out of the ESC.
I bet it's did the firmware update is why it's hot though.
No, I think your overcurrent. How does that work? When the digital with the digital ESC, I don't know how it works, but disconnect it from your receiver, man. I know what I'm telling you.
Then I can't power it to do anything to it.
No, but if it's getting hot for no reason, you're actually toasting it. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's not your motor, it's your ESC that you're toasting with your receiver. So yeah, just let it cool off and figure it out.
Try a different receiver, maybe.
Did you wire it right?
It was working right before he did the firmware update.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said that 5 times.
Sorry,
Actros
sorry.
It's probably from firmware.
All good. All good.
C is to B, C is to C.
So you heard it here live, okay? Tank did punish me on live.
Yes. No problem.
You have witnesses.
Got your knuckles slapped. Yeah. Back in Actros.
All right, it's back to 6-volt BEC. All I came in here to do was reverse the motor, and then I saw the firmware update and said, okay.
Yeah, I would contact Hobbywing. A lot of people have had issues after they've done the firmware update.
How did you reverse the motor, Tony? Up on the radio or on the app?
You go right here, click into their app, and then you say rotor rotation clockwise versus counterclockwise.
That ESC has Bluetooth capability.
Yeah, it's built in.
Just slick.
Why is he getting hot though?
Wait, factory reset it from the controller.
That is the question. Why is it getting hot?
Too fancy technology. That's why. Stick a Hobbywing in there and you're good.
So I have the same system. You're telling me I should not do the upgrade?
Oh, you have this? Yeah, no.
Probably not.
Like
Tank.
the spectrum upgrade you don't want to do.
No,
Yeah.
don't blame the receiver. Blame the firmware on that ESC.
Yeah, if it's not broken, don't fix it. You know.
I think there's an update for Spectrum where if you update the orange receivers don't work anymore or something.
Crawling on its own.
Yeah, I don't do any of them updates. Cause if it's not broken, it doesn't need fixed.
Did you hear that?
What is it doing? Is it buzzing?
Both my hands are right here. I'm not touching anything. In fact, it's not even hooked up to the receiver.
And it's just driving itself. So I see the wheels were turning there.
They are turning.
Yeah.
Got a mind of its own. Good thing you got it up on a block.
It's that conspiracy thing, Tony.
Yeah.
It's wicked.
Mm-hmm.
So you just give the NSA an update.
Yep. I don't know, man.
Somewhere
You shouldn't have
They
done
hacked your
that.
truck.
They're on you, bro.
Big Brother's watching you now because of the firmware update.
Yeah.
Watch the men in black come in and take your freaking RC car and blind you with that fancy flasher or whatever.
Blank all memory of having RCs.
All right, so I think I reset everything. So now we're going to go in, just keep our hand on here and see if it gets hot. It doesn't know what our parameters are. Cool, cool, cool. What's the axe?
Tony, you are aware that you can actually switch the throttle position on your remote, right?
Yeah, but then the braking and the power isn't set up right. Because the ESC doesn't necessarily know it. And so then you're going to be at 100% reverse, 50% throttle, unless you go and switch all those backwards in the remote.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Without using the app, is there another way how you can set the endpoints on that ESC?
Yeah.
I would just do that, man. That's my opinion. I mean, I would just do it the old school way.
Yeah.
Here it is. Forwards. That's right now. I don't know what it was. The factory reset seemed to help though.
And I would just use the remote, specs from there on. You can, I mean, you got the DX4R. I mean, you can get throttle brake, bunch of parameters. I mean,
Yeah,
come
it's
on,
so
man.
easy to set it in here. It's so
Yeah,
easy.
just do that.
I'm still gonna set a lot of my stuff on there, but I'm gonna set the motor and ESC up on here. That's the whole point of spending that much money on it.
JP Slayer Racing says, I blame the phone. RC Master says, you got a lot of wobble in those wheels, Tony. Is that normal? What can you do to fix the wobble?
Well, they have really soft wide walls or side walls, and they've been sitting not on a block, so you
So
got a flat spot.
yeah.
And then RC Master's genius idea says, just buy an RTR, Tony.
So
There you
fast,
go.
full
Buy an
speed.
RTR.
It's not-
Is that
Maybe you can
aliens?
email Hobbywing.
Is that like an anal probe or something?
Something does not sound healthy.
You get the register or anything for it.
Do you put brushless systems in all your crawlers, Tony?
Well then,
Do you put brushless systems in all your crawlers?
brushless? No. This is the first one. I usually just do a 27 turn. Oh man, this thing is sick.
Or dual 27 turn.
Yeah, dual 27 turn in one of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So is it nice and smooth?
Oh man, and it's got really good flex. Better than any of my trucks probably.
That's what she said.
Kevin Talbot likes it. Says it's worth the money.
This
Expensive.
or the car.
Yeah, that car, the RGT.
Okay, so there's a big weight.
Is there?
Tires wrapped right on it. Everything's still on the ground.
Pretty nice flex, nothing.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and it went up like no problem.
The real question is, really, you have a sofa in your RC room?
Well, who doesn't? I have one too.
I mean,
Nice.
is it one of those, things where, oh, sit down, have a seat while I grab my RC?
This was my studio before it was this. My office for photos and everything. I had a whole backdrop system you could use. Back in the early days,
Multi-purpose room.
the white backdrops and all that. The turning radius sucks on this right now.
It turns like an old SCX-10.
It's got a pan hard. Maybe I just need to set my race.
Wakey RC says, sounds like a strangled parrot.
Yeah, but you can actually go into the settings of that though and change like the squeal of the brushless motor.
Just go brushless, man. That whine will go away. And if you go censored,
John Martin's wondering if anyone knows how to hook up a GoPro to Raspberry Pi Linux operating system. Linux operating system.
I don't know. I don't have the GoPro 7 yet.
Tony's a good tutor on that.
What?
John Martin is asking a GoPro question.
Yeah.
So Green Frog just read, I can read it again, says, getting mad. Does anyone know how to hook up a GoPro 7? up to a Raspberry Pi Linux operating system.
What does he want to hook it up to it for?
I don't know. That's
Isn't a Raspberry Pi a microcomputer?
Yes.
I thought so.
That's alien
Interesting.
talk for me.
I usually just take the memory card out and put it in a card reader. I don't ever hook up to my computer. I use one of these like multi-cards. So I never read from the GoPro itself. So I don't know. You might need the software from GoPro.
He said he needs it for streaming.
I don't think it reads like that. It doesn't read like a webcam.
And Bucks RC World says, I thought it was one of those Halloween scary tapes playing. Breaking Silence says, my house is my RC room. Amen to that, bro. Same here. RC Master says, Tony has every GoPro ever made.
No, I stopped after the 4 because I hated them. I didn't get another one until the 7.
And then Brock Aiken says, why not use a Raspberry Pi camera? It's cheap and works natively. Huh.
I know you can turn the Wi-Fi on your GoPro and then use your phone to see what the GoPro's doing, but I don't know if you can.
I think he wants to live stream with it, but I don't think it'll connect as a camera, if that's what he's saying.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tony, so if I ever hire you to make a video for my channel, would you come out expensive?
Yes.
Like, would you be charging like $1,000 an hour?
No, I don't charge that much.
That's it.
It's pay rates for video for me usually.
Would you be down though?
Like when I go out and do this stuff that I do, it's like $600 a day.
600 bucks. Oh wow. No, I can't afford you there, buddy.
Hey, Tony, when you did the transmission, did you actually glue the bearing into the black plastic part, like they say?
There's directions on it.
Yeah. They
Well,
actually want to glue the bearings into this black plastic part.
Yeah. There was one of them I did to leave it as a bushing.
Well, that's right. You had bushings. I got bearings. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I bought the kit.
Yeah, I did too.
A bearing kit?
No, my kit came with bearings.
And it was cheaper.
Yes.
Yeah, I got the Facility one also.
I don't remember what I did there. I think I did exactly what they said.
Oh, yeah?
But there was another little pop-up window that's like, if this, then that.
Oh, yeah?
Where's that?
Let me grab my instructions.
I was just going to say, let me grab the instructions.
All right, so Brock Aiken says, I use one for my 3D printer. The video is pretty good, 1080p. Also, he says you can do that with the PiCam. The Raspberry Pi has Wi-Fi built in. And then Bucks RC World says, that's awesome, Tony. John Martin says, that's what I'm looking to do, get set up and join you guys some night. So.
Yeah, I don't think the GoPro will hook up as a web camera.
You're sure saying glue it, Frank, not grease it?
So John Martin, just hook up with your phone. Like I just use my phone.
Instant cement. I'm pretty sure that's not true.
Nope, definitely not.
I think you need to
Might
go
work
to
for a millisecond.
It's right here. So it's instant cement. Yeah, I did cement that. I use just super glue though.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Tire glue is instant cement, so.
Yep. I did follow that direction.
Cool.
Maybe I'll regret not having followed that direction.
Actually, I would have gone to my local hardware store, man. It's like, I need some cement.
Well,
Sure,
guys,
sir.
Small aggregate.
it's 12:30, so I'm gonna end this video live stream, and we're gonna do an after hour for a little bit. Yeah, because Basher Boy wants to do an after hour and he wants to chit chat.
Talk
So
dirty.
Chitty chat chat.
Well, I mean, it's been a while, but
Yeah.
you know,
I'm game. Let's do it.
Yep.
sounds good, guys. So thanks a lot for watching. Really appreciate it. We're gonna do a round tables and go around people and goodbye. So we'll start with Green Frog RC. Go ahead, Green Frog.
Well, guys, have a good night. Been a while. Great being on.
RC Basher Boy.
take it easy, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you on the next one.
Shen's RC, are you still there?
Yeah, everybody in the chat, thanks for being there. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks again for having me as usual.
Cool. Thank you very much. Tony from CCXRC.
All right, we'll see you all later, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Cool. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for dropping some like buttons. That really helps the channel along and on the YouTube algorithm. And we'll see you hopefully tomorrow night. And as I finish, I'll work on this transmission a little bit more during the day tomorrow and put it in the truck. And tomorrow night, let's keep going to build and keep chatting RC while I'm building. Why not?
Yeah.
So
Amen to that.
talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.